Yes. All right. One second. Yes. So just a second. I'm talking in the microphone because we are streaming. So implicitly being here, you accept the risk of being filmed and photographed. But if I have time, because I'm doing nine things at the same time, of course. So, but so you know, we have. I'll introduce myself in a second. Uh, this is, by the way, a Raspberry Pi. I'm presenting from the Raspberry Pi. Super cool. When you go to Kubernetes Community Day Amsterdam, I also posted the link in the meetup event. So this, yeah, live stream. Okay, we are not professionals here, so we are not great in composing great streams or do cool stuff. But we look at us. We are the community, so that's me. It's very dark, but who cares? Anyway, we're gonna also record this, so don't worry about it of not being here. We're gonna record and maybe upload it eventually on the same YouTube channel and possibly also the CNCF channel. So welcome. So I'm Alessandro. I'm one of the organizers of the Dutch Kubernetes meetup. So it's a meetup with a long history. We started in 2016. We had almost like 50 meetups before the pandemic, right? So we were really going strong. We had meetups with 200 people, more likely like 40, 50, like today. So, and then of course the pandemic hit. So when things went south, we ran a poll actually. So we have by the way, we are on Slack, on the Cloud Native Computing Foundation Slack. There's a channel called Netherlands. So there we ran a poll. We ask everybody, do you want to continue doing live webinars, online events, or just wait until the pandemic is over? And of course, this is a local community. It's not some sort of global community. There is a global community, which is CNCF. We are the Dutch Kubernetes meetup. Right? We are the official Cloud Native Computing Foundation chapter, but it's very local. So we like to meet in person and do things in person, share in person. So that's why we didn't do almost anything for 2 years. And now we start again because it's safe again to meet. So possibly, please, of course, like we're not gonna ask any proof of vaccination or anything. You are welcome to come as you are. If you get sick in the coming days, please send us an email or contact us because we would like to know and would like to inform anonymously everybody. So another note, of course, by being here, this being an official CNCF meetup, which means Cloud Native Computing Foundation pays the meetup fees, basically. So, and I might ask $100 for the pizzas. That's all you can get because I'm an ambassador, so they refund a bit every meetup. But so this being an official meetup of the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, we need to adhere to the code of conduct, which shame on me, I didn't put the link, but I will share it in the it's on the meetup, by the way. It's the same code of conduct of KubeCon. So everybody's welcome, no harassment. If you got a problem with anybody, please come to me or reach out to one of the organizers, so me, Etienne, or Kathleen. Kathleen is over there. If you got a problem with somebody. So it's very strict, it's very important that everybody feels welcome and nobody feels unwelcome. So that's why the code of conduct is there. So shut up now, or just a second. So the meetup is starting again. So we had one meetup last 2 weeks ago, and today is the second one. And we want to go often. So we are planning one for the 27th of July, and I might, if somebody wants to, organize one in the middle of July. And there's also people considering running meetups in Den Haag, Breda, Eindhoven, Groningen. So if you have to travel a lot to come to Amsterdam, because this is the Dutch Kubernetes meetup, it's not the Amsterdam Kubernetes meetup. In the spirit of being inclusive, we don't want to make the world ends in Amsterdam. There's a whole lot of cities that want to organize meetups. Feel free to reach out. There might be somebody already planning something. We'll do it under the umbrella. Don't go by yourself. Just don't be a stranger. We'll just do it under the same. So because when you do it through this meetup, you reach 2,700 people immediately with one email. So, by the way, it's also Dutch Kubernetes / Cloud Native meetup, which means we're not only talking about Kubernetes. Every project under the CNCF umbrella is welcome. So we are inclusive also in terms of projects we talk about. So that's why today we're talking about CNI, we're talking about GitOps, because it's what we do, what we want to be inclusive in geographically and project-wise. Good news. So if you don't know, we had an amazing conference in 2019 called Kubernetes Community Days Amsterdam. We had to postpone it many, many times. Even 2022, we postponed it again because it fell on the same days of KubeCon Detroit in October. But now we have a final date. So in February, everything should be quiet, no other conferences conflicting with ours. And it's actually a nice introduction to KubeCon Amsterdam in April 23. So 2 months before the big 7,000, 8,000 people coming to Amsterdam for KubeCon, we're going to have like our own little KubeCon. And it's going to be awesome. Me, Andrea, where's Andrea? Is one of the organizers. And if you want to help, want to volunteer, want to participate, you want to do something about it, just get in touch. We really, the only way this scales is that people also participate. It's not our meetup and you are just a guest. You are part of it. Just being here, you are already part of it. So, agenda, very simple. So I'm going to start ordering pizza. I'm going to count people that are here. I'm going to order alpha pizza each, because there's more food, of course, but we're not going to go home stuffed. And definitely I'm not going to bring home a lot of uneaten pizza. And now, Etienne? Yes? And I'm going to give you the other microphone, because
Is that the way? This one here. That's a bug. Yep. Jesus. super small. Can you see the screen here, or will it display? Yes, better. I think we can do this one. All good? Yep. So welcome everyone. Yeah, I'm Etienne Tremel. I'm gonna try to present something about GitOps. So what I'm gonna talk about is so who I am, of course, a bit of journey about what is continuous deployment. What is GitOps? So if you already know what is GitOps, I can also skip this stuff and I can go directly to the demo. It's fine as well. I'm going to talk about like how to promote images from one environment to another one, the tagging strategy, how can we do testing in a GitOps environment, and then we can talk about the complex environment. So from simple to extremely complex. Well, extremely complex, it depends, but yeah, in my case it was. So who am I? I'm Etienne. I'm a freelancer. I'm a cloud engineer. I do everything infrastructure, including everything on Azure or Google Cloud. I'm currently working for Albertine. I've started just this month, so it's very fresh. I used to work for other company like Grand Vision in the past on container solutions with some of the folks out here, like Catalin. Yep. I'm also part of a collective called FikaWorks, where Catalin and Andrea are also part of it. It's a collective of freelancers that do everything cloud native. Is it going to work? You need. Yeah. What's not working? The splitter?
I was working on the Raspberry Pi and not on your computer.
Maybe the display is too big, or
Maybe it's the display.
I can try different. Yep. Is it better now?
So can you get there? One second, it should be fine. Can you get this cable? Can you get this cable out
Yeah.
from there? No, out from there.
The other side. Upside down.
Are you really doing this thing? Yes. Now the other side. Oh no, okay. Now this goes
Yes. Okay. Yes, it's working. Yeah, so yeah, we are in the office of the Cloud Pirate, which is actually managed by Alessandro here. So I don't know if you know what it is, but it's a co-working space for cloud engineers mostly. And everybody's welcome. And there's a lot of meetups happening here. So there was a meetup 2 weeks ago, meetup today, and meetups to come. Yeah, and of course, like everybody, I love open source. That's what I do all the time. Try